Hello, every pony. My name is Benjamin Brony.
I'm Captain Wary's RC.
I'm Kentsulivan, a.k.a. IoncorupterX.
This is BronyTrioRadio.
And beat
in the background. This episode is...
Episode 4.
What is the episode called again?
Rock Solid Friendship.
Yeah. I had to remember. Rock Solid Friendship. No. Yeah. So, let's start off with...
Let's start off. I like this episode a lot.
Because you like everything.
I would rate it a 9 out of 10. Because everything I always rate it honestly. But I do love this episode. Because we got to see more Mod Pie interaction. I love it so much. I was smiling through this entire episode the entire time, and I was laughing. I love this. I told Lemon Walnut, our previous guest, when I was talking to him earlier today. This is my favorite episode by far of season 7.
Yeah, I like this episode a lot.
Also, we got to see a lot of background, or some background ponies. Derpy and Bon Bon and Lyra.
Yeah,
apparently.
Those are really great. I made the joke that when Pinkie Pie hits Derpy with the pizza that it fixes her eyes, she's like, yes!
And then she hits her head again and her eyes go all derp again.
Somehow.
Well, I feel like whenever people obsess over the background ponies like Marble or Limestone, the creators deliberately make them not talk. Because it's like an anti-fan source. Like, oh, you like these characters? Too bad they're not going to talk.
There's really no point to having them talk, though.
They didn't have their voice actor. Wait a minute, Mod voices both of them. So of course they probably could at least said one thing.
Well, Rainbow Dash, the person who voices Rainbow Dash voices Lyra.
Yeah.
And the person who voices Derpy, I believe, is Rarity. So
yeah.
they didn't have them really. Oh wait, well Rarity was in the episode, so never mind.
She was.
Yeah.
BTK6 is like this, but Starlight Glimmer being friends with Mod Pie, that's really awesome. But her kite flying hobby is a little out of nowhere, but I like
actually, I really like that. That was one of the things I was gonna say. I like that because it was kind of like it kind of spoke to me because I'm like the one odd one out of all of us that likes trains, and she's like, I like kites. Yeah.
Why wasn't Mod flying a rock?
I was thinking
great. Flying a rock.
It's a meteor.
Oh, that would have been really funny as fuck.
Also, the puns in this episode. There's only like 2 that I can point out, but like the Rockter.
Roctorate, like a doctorate.
And what was it? What was the other one?
Like her dog.
There's a lot of things I like. I like this whole episode. I loved it so much. I guess I'll have to use other guys so I can collect more medals.
Okay, I'm gonna go now. Okay, so first I want to start off with this episode. Put a lot of faith in me that season 7 is gonna be really good. I mean, okay, sure, season 7 kind of started off with a shitty episode, and then they had a really good episode. Holy shit, that typing! Return to the keyboard. Okay. Yeah, they had a kind of a shitty episode and then a good episode, but like then the episodes in the season are starting to really feel more like season 4 to 5. They're starting to feel a lot more entertaining, and I really like it. They're going in a new approach in certain aspects, and they're really engaging now. A lot more than season 6. At least the second part of season 6. The first part was pretty good, but yeah, I'm starting to. It's giving me hope now. And there was a lot of cool face angles in this episode. I like it when they do that. They basically do some like experimental like face sides and stuff, and it's cool because it always gives me this weird vibe of like fan-made stuff. I don't know why, because it usually just looks like stuff that's fan-made, because we've never seen those angles until after people have already drawn them in the fandom. There was also the fact that there was a backstory on Starlight when she was first making that town. I found that a real gem in this episode. That was really cool.
I had a feeling that's what they were gonna go to. So I thought, is she gonna meet her when she enslaved the village? And yep, they did it. Mod Pie couldn't give two shits.
Yeah, really.
Do you know where this power stone is? Yeah, whatever. It's in that cave.
It was. I also found. It was kind of funny when she was like, there's like a stone that can enslave all Equestria with the right match.
Starlight seemed like what?
That's what I said during that.
She secretly wants to be a ruler again.
Yeah, she's like, right. She's trying to control those evil tendencies.
Next episode, we're back with her old haircut.
Oh god,
she has her trap card. Whenever she feels like she wants to rule over again, she can easily do that.
Oh no.
This is what she does on the weekends.
She takes the staff and she goes all Negan.
She had barbed wire on the staff.
He rips off the cheating marks.
Oh god.
And throws it like throwing stars.
That reminded me of SpongeBob when that guy in the Salty Fortuny ripped off that guy's mom tattoo. And he like flipped it upside down. And it was like, wow.
It was Sandy the squirrel who did that, not a guy in the bar.
Oh yeah, I forgot. She
did that to get into the Salty Spittoon.
Also, we haven't seen that since May the Best Pet when they're flying through it.
Yeah, I realize that. Also, Tank, we haven't seen him in fucking number 2.
Yeah, they're like, hey, he's here still. Also, I like the place that Mod lives. It's so awesome looking.
Yeah.
Also, she's wearing Pinkie Pie slippers, which is adorable.
I think that's all I really had to say about it. This episode was really good. I I'd rate it basically the same as you, 9. It's great.
One other thing I gotta add, is it gave me a little bit of the feels when Starlight was talking to Pinkie.
Oh yeah.
When she's talking about Mod, she's like, she told me rocks are a little bit more important than they are because they don't, discriminate against you or something like that. And I was like, oh, Mod Pie, she's kind of depressed.
Someone needs to make an edit to where they're calling each other stuff like niggas.
Yeah.
The rock cave is not as safe as you think. It's actually the rock ghetto.
Oh yeah.
And they're gonna pop a cap in your ass.
Pop a pebble.
Or actually, it's not Maud's house. It used to just be the bear's house that made it look like a house.
In the middle of the street?
Maybe.
Well, in a cave.
I also love that how Pinkie Pie blew it up. She blew the entrance up with that TNT plunger. Like, oh no!
Oh yeah, and then the rock went all Super Saiyan and broke the roof, and it's like, yay.
The sand roof.
The rock went super insane.
The roof was made out of sand. Why the hell didn't it all fucking collapse on him?
I know. Where's the
gravity.
Where's the Terraria logic?
The Terraria.
No, where's literally every game on Minecraft clone's logic?
Things float.
I guess you can already kind of start anyway. More sources.
You ever hear the one about the stupid little Winky named Pinkie who thought she knew shit but didn't know shit? And she got everyone that she gave a shit about killed?
Yeah.
This wasn't that story.
This is a different story.
Yeah.
The first thing I like to point out was I absolutely loved how when Derpy got hit by that pizza, she gained a higher IQ than every pony in Equestria combined.
For a millisecond.
For like a brief second, she like totally went physicist right on everybody. Probably.
That reminds you of that cat video where it goes like, whoa, and it's like, is this real life? Is this part of reality?
And again, I would like to point out how Boulder is muscular, the Rock muscular, when he broke that roof.
Also, he's a lumberjack at the end.
Yeah.
It's like Maud implemented part of her brain into Boulder, and he's like, yeah.
Boulder fell out of Maud's head. He is her brain.
Yeah.
Boulder in my brain.
Brain of rocks. But a heart of stone.
And like to state something I think I probably stated in the past Pinkie episode ones, that Pinkie has the best faces.
Yeah, she does.
Next
In
Rainbow
most.
Dash. Oh, no, second being Starlight.
Yeah, just because of quiet face. Starlight's got one. Pinkie's got like dozens.
Hey, Starlight has a few clones, but different hairstyles. Hey, so what do you like about BTK6? If Morris RC's done, or if he has more down?
You just derailed my train of thought. What was I at? I was
I
at
derailed
Buster, the further muscular, and then
The Walking Dead references that you remember.
fucking hell.
You
Should
ruined
we
it.
come back to you?
Get
After
your crap out of my
BTK6.
So I missed the first 7 minutes. I blame Flash. I was at least able to watch the rest of it. I really liked the interaction Starlight and Mod had. They did it really well and didn't make it seem like it was just forced there just so that they could have Mod be more or less more of a regular character and be seen in the background of the episodes now.
It was that was actually one other thing I forgot to say. Right as I heard her say that Maud was moving to Ponyville, I was like, "You motherfuckers! You're fucking catering to the fandom. You literally are just doing that just because people like Maud." Because I knew it. They were just gonna like, "Oh, let's just bring her here. I mean, that's where the setting is."
Oh yeah, remember I was gonna say Pinkie Pie is 90% helium because she has a tendency to deflate absolutely onto the floor.
Oh yeah. Okay, continue.
And Pinkie, of course, got a little bit annoying because she's trying too hard to please her sister.
Also make them get along.
You know, she
Yeah.
always tries way too hard with her friends and family. And she never learned.
She put cowbells.
That's pretty much all my thoughts for that
The
set.
lesson has to be learned all over again.
Also, I feel like you mentioned it on a sort of off-topic note. If the show was about Starlight only, I feel like the show would be completely honest and more realistic how people interact with each other. Because that's how Starlight usually she interacts with other people. It's more realistically how you expect. She's like slightly awkward and kind of doesn't know what to say. She's like, hi.
Yeah.
That's another point I was gonna actually I forgot I was gonna actually bring up most likely when the guest is in here, which he's gonna be soon. Starlight Glimmer actually the reason why I love her so much, and probably a lot of people do, she's kind of like Quagmire of a Family Guy. He knows that this world's fucked up and everyone's a fucking idiot.
So she's basically trying to bang everyone.
No. She
She's
knows everyone's a fucking idiot, and like, basically in a sense, basically he knows everyone's a fucking idiot, and the world's kind of weird the way that the way it works. She's kind of like, she doesn't like burst out into song or whatever when she wants to, or she's completely awkward, and she gives a really real life aspect to the show, and that's why I love her so much. I mean, that's why she's second best pony.
She is pretty relatable.
Yes. Was that it that you wanted to say, BTK6? Or you have more?
Starlight Glimmer is best pony.
Oh, yeah. She's the best ruler.
Any quick
Best Alicorn.
any quick things we don't like? Because I have none.
I actually don't have anything I can think of.
I have none, but only because...
I didn't like how on Rainbow Dash in the background, like right when Derpy got hit in the pizza, you could see her like flexing her muscles like she threw it.
Wait, what? I didn't see that.
Of course you did, because at this point I'm just placing stuff that wasn't there in the
I was, like,
background.
out there, so yeah. So I like how like Mod Pie's explanations, where she in a monotone voice just explains the obvious things. She says, "What are you doing right now?" "Talking to you."
Yes, what you didn't like.
She's pretty
Wait,
sassy.
you already said that.
Also, yeah,
Alright.
Well, he didn't like that.
also one thing I realized, I didn't realize she does stand-up comedy.
Well, no, I remember she
Like
used
stand-up
that.
comedy.
It was like the most basic of jokes to Discord.
But that we didn't know that she
That was
did
kinda-
backup or stand-up comedy until this episode. Unless you like make a wild guess. But,
Well,
yeah,
they're
it's-
always adding stuff to what she does. Like poems.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything else. I can't really think of anything I
time
don't really
to-
like about this episode. I'm out of
Time
words.
to bring on the guest.
Alright, and now for our guest.
HatterTheThird.
Yeah, Hatter Guy.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey,
Welcome.
What's that?
when did you get into the fandom and how? Hatter?
2014, and it was weird circumstances. I don't really remember.
Oh,
I just couldn't. It just kind of happened.
Just happened.
slowly.
You woke
Bright
up.
light shined in your face.
She was a Tuesday. You woke up. You were like, I like cartoon horses now.
No, I mean I actually watched the show and like, oh hey, it's actually pretty decent.
This is my life now.
Awesome.
What a great
You
explanation.
just woke up watching the show and went, "This is my life now."
There's a bit more to it than that, but I'm not going into that right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
So, what'd you like about the episode, Hatter?
Okay. I'm going to be. I liked the episode. However, I'm going to get all the peas I had about it out of the way first. First thing, this is granite.
Yeah.
Some rock that was right.
Yep.
Yep, that's not true.
That's
Secondly,
granite.
we saw- So that was an incorrect assumption by the person who's supposed to know about rocks.
Writers, you're doing it wrong.
It looks like granite. it looked like what it was.
Writers, you're doing it questionably.
You're doing it. Not safe for work. No.
Second
Anything.
thing, you already saw the flag I posted.
Yeah.
Yep, the Equestrian Workers' Party now is a thing. Thank goodness. Episode was pretty great, but personally I didn't really like Pinkie Pie in this episode, but I didn't like him in any of the episodes really. I'm sorry, I'm talking way too fast.
My lord, that was fast.
Hypocrite!
I thought that was our connection. You were just like, oh no.
Yep,
It's not
I'm
fast
talking very
enough.
fast.
Not fast enough.
Pinkie Pie.
At the beginning of the series, I thought, hey, it's adorable, but now it's like, imagine the chalkboard. Imagine nails grinding on a chalkboard.
I'm
No, that's the sound of the chalkboard cutting itself from hearing her voice.
I do think I have in mind what scene you're talking about.
Tend to get annoying like that in episodes like this.
Yes, exactly.
Just to break
The
the
right-
seriousness.
The Raiders have kind of lost a little bit of a touch what she used to be like back in the day, but they still are writing her at least moderately good.
She has been making a few jokes.
Yeah, they're getting better, but I think what changed was after like season 5 or so, they started playing what I like to call the executive game. Okay, every cartoon does this. It's what can we stick to the show and get away with? Everyone does it.
Money.
Really,
We got.
that's all it's about.
We snuck in gambling. We snuck in drugs. We snuck in alcohol.
They stuck in the guy that was standing in the stands when everyone was cheering with his pants unzipped.
He's green screening.
Oh, wait, what? Screenshot that, please. I need to see that.
It's from a movie. What was it?
Oh.
That's a joke from the movie Teen Wolf, I believe.
They haven't gotten on a Disney level of what they can sneak in. I watched 101 Dalmatians last night and noticed that they snuck in a bestiality joke.
Oh, God.
Oh boy.
Oh god. Technically got that in a way since Spike is the closest to human we're gonna get or something.
Well, he did turn into a dog.
No, the guy in BCI.
Well, it would be bestiality because it's a different species.
But if
No,
he
it-
turned into a dog and went back and he did it, would that technically means doggy style?
Did no one remember Flash Sentry still wanting Pony Twilight in the second or third movie?
You're
Yeah,
right.
that's-
That is.
Yeah. He's like, oh, want some of that horse ass? Don't care.
He likes her more as a horse. He's like, whoa, Twilight, you're even hard.
Oh, no.
That would be a
Flash?
twist.
Hey, can we say that Flash Sentry is a brony?
Yeah.
Yeah.
he is socially awkward.
Yeah.
And he's a fan of ponies.
Yeah.
What do you mean socially awkward? He wears leather jackets and plays guitar.
No, he goes
And
full
is
story,
very
but he has no
popular.
friends.
He walks around the school carrying around a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Touche.
Anyway, Hatter, anything else that you'd like about it?
Well, I believe it was I'm trying to think. So, it established a very good dynamic between two characters who had never had a dynamic before,
Yeah.
and it. While it didn't really explore anywhere outside of the usual spots it went back to spots it tried before, but it like explored like relationships between characters. This is gonna be like one of those seasons where like it's establishing relationships between characters more than it is establishing the world, I assume.
Which I'm actually kind of okay with.
They're starting out now to pair ponies together that we never really would have expected them to be paired together.
Big Mac and
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be a good episode.
They're going
Maybe.
they're going to film fiction and they're clicking the browse and they're just in the tags they're just clicking on random pony portraits and they're like, oh, let's just use this for an episode.
Executive.
Alright.
Big Mac and Brayburn, wait, they're both stallions. Oh fuck it, just do it. We need something.
We need money.
And now, alright, writers, we need a new episode. Spin the wheel of ships!
Now ladies and gentlemen,
It lands
Mr.
on
Conway.
lands on two characters at the same time. Okay, there'll be a threesome.
Yes!
Threesome.
Lyra and Bon are a pair.
No, it's
No, it's,
Celestia and Celestia and Luna. Two Celestias and Luna.
No, see, it's two wheels. Two wheels with all the characters on it,
Training
and the
wheels.
two characters it lands on are like the characters that like they pair together.
No, it's a cube.
Twilight and Twilight? Yes, let's write it.
It's Cobra and G.I. Joe.
It's future Twilight and past Twilight.
Is that it?
Pretty much. It was a fairly straightforward episode, actually.
What did you not like about it?
Well, Pinkie Pie was the worst. Yeah, I dislike it. That deducts points from it.
Yeah, we're gonna rock. That's right. That was the other pun. She says we're gonna rock it. It's a part when they're on their train.
It'd be like Queen comes down from a stage from the sky with a guitar and beats her over the head. That wasn't funny.
Beat K6 was right. They're coming up with more things for Mod Pie. Like what you just said. She plays guitar, which I think is awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't get a rock to it because I was really good at shredding guitar,
Yeah.
but I am really good at shredding guitar.
I just thought of something. I just came right out of my ass. But did anyone think that maybe there was kind of few characters in this episode?
Pinkie's a
Like
drummer.
too little few?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that we could have seen at least a little bit.
I mean, you had
Matrix.
Pinkie, you had Starlight, you had Maud, you
Thirty.
had 30, you had Spike, you had
Lyra,
Lyra,
Derpy.
Bun Bun, and you had Derpy.
Yeah, there wasn't actually that much.
Wait, you're forgetting Boulder.
Boulder.
Right.
And Negan.
I'm noticing that Ponyville has like a population of 5.
Yeah.
Hey, they're going through a deficiency.
When they're
During the hiatus, ponies have been getting kidnapped.
They only show up when they're needed. They close it off when they're recording the episode.
No, they're sold into slavery, and during these episodes, sometimes the slave masters decide to bring their slaves into town,
They're sold to make glue.
and they tell them to act happy and casual.
They're being shipped off to Canada to do the next episode early.
Their budget got cut again. It's like, again? How much do we have left? 50 cents.
1 bit
When their budget was at like $1.36, you know what they did?
spent
They
on
did.
a sandwich.
They did freaking this.
They went real life with it.
The South of it, yeah. Cool.
Alright,
That's called a low animation budget.
alright, thank you for tuning in, everybody. Also, did you know where
We're
my
not
tie Hatter?
ending yet.
What are you wearing on top?
Say.
What are you wearing on top of your suit?
We already asked it. Alright, take care, everybody.
So-
Thank you for tuning in.
Hey, you did it. Oh, well.
Remember,
Hey.
fortitudinem per equitatem.
Also,
Strength
thank
through
you.
equality.
Thank you very much for being our guest, Hatter. Thank you very much
Thank you for having me.
for joining
This
this episode that I absolutely love.
This episode is rock solid friendship.
And be sure to check out the Liberty Medical YouTube channel.
Also, it rocks.
Oh my god, Rogue. Fuck, man. I am 4 in here.